Gigantes Island, beyond paradise. Far from the busy streets of the cities, surrounded by the vast waters of the Visayan Sea, lies a group of islands known for its breathtaking beauty. The Gigantes Islands of Carles, Iloilo. At first glance, Gigantes looks like a perfect tropical paradise. Crystal clear waters, white sand beaches, towering rock formations, hidden lagoons, and spectacular sunsets make it a destination that seems almost untouched by time. But behind the beautiful photographs and the growing number of tourists is another story. A story about people. A story about the sea. A story about survival, tradition, and change. For generations, the people of Gigantes have depended on the sea for their livelihood. Long before tourists arrived, fishermen were already sailing these waters, waking before sunrise and returning with whatever the ocean could provide for their families. Here, the sea is more than a beautiful backdrop. It is their workplace, their source of food, their livelihood. And for many, it is a way of life passed down from one generation to the next. But Gigantes is changing. As more travelers discover its islands, tourism has created new opportunities for local communities. Boat operators, tour guides, homestays, restaurants, souvenir sellers, and other small businesses are becoming part of a growing tourism industry. For many residents, this means additional income and new possibilities for their families. But development also brings questions. How can the islands welcome more visitors without losing the very things that made Gigantes special in the first place? How can tourism provide opportunities for local people while protecting the ocean? Beaches, wildlife, and natural landscapes. And perhaps the most important question: can Gigantes remain a paradise not only for tourists, but also for the people who call it home? In this documentary, we go beyond the famous tourist spots. We travel through the communities, meet the people, explore their livelihoods, listen to their stories, and witness their everyday lives. From the early morning departure of fishing boats to the arrival of tourists on its beaches, we will see two different worlds existing side by side: the traditional life of the island and the rapidly growing tourism industry. We will visit places such as Kabugo Game, Tonka Lagoon, Antonia Island, Bantig Island, and other lesser-known corners of Gigantes, discovering not only their natural beauty but also the stories behind them. Because every island has a story. Every coastline has a memory. And every community has people whose lives are connected to the place they call home. As the sun sets over the Visayan Sea and the boats slowly return to shore, Gigantes reminds us that paradise is not simply about beautiful beaches and clear water. Paradise is also about the people who protect it, the families who depend on it, and the generations who hope to see it remain beautiful long after today's visitors have gone. This is Gigantes Island. Not just a destination. Not just a picture-perfect paradise. But a living community with a history, a culture, a livelihood, and a future. This is Gigantes Island, beyond paradise.